Hello, hello, family. This is your girl Stephanie, aka Idini Hastu Sapakba. Currently here doing readings. I am on the last but not least final sign, Capricorn. Happy birthday to all my Capricorns out there. Um, this is your season. This is your time. Before I get into your reading, let's just clear the energy with some pure sound energy here from my Tibetan bowl. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to inhale and be present through every millisecond, and we're feeling all of that inhale. And when we exhale, we're going to exhale through our body like we're blowing up a balloon. And with each breath, we're making that balloon bigger and bigger to fill the room, the house, the community, the world, sending out that positive love, clearing energy of being in the present and of the now, where there is nothing but love and opportunity, right? Let's inhale. Capricorns, are you guys worried about something, like kind of uptight? I don't know. I really couldn't really relax and really let the energy flow as I could during those inhales and exhales. I don't know. We'll see. What is divine forces of unconditional love, life, peace, wealth, health, prosperity, and everything good, lovely, and wonderful? What does my Capricorns need to know for their highest good at this time? Please bring clear and accurate messages. Please remove any negative energies in this space and any negative energy surrounding my Capricorn community and the world, humanity as well. Remove the negative energies. All right, what is the main character energy for this reading? What is the main character energy for my Capricorns? All right. So we have the Emperor card and the World card. Whoa. Definitely standing in your power. Ending old cycles. Let's get 3 cards to clarify this World card and Emperor card. Coming out the gate with very, 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 very powerful energy. Right? 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. Definitely at a crossroads energy, but you're making the decision to move forward. Even though you're not really sure, maybe that was the energy I was feeling when I couldn't really relax. It's like you're not really sure. Exactly, Page of Wands, that's new beginnings. It's like a childlike energy. With the World card, you have elevated and you're on this new level, and new things, new experiences. You're a beginner. It's going to take time for you to settle in to this new energy. But it came out with the 3 of Cups, and I feel like your ancestors are celebrating you in this new energy, this new wisdom, wise energy that you're in, and they're with you. So there's no reason to be in this 8 of Swords energy. Again, not being able to relax, I'm into prison. No need to be in that energy. Free yourself. the overall energy. Let's get clarity on the Two of Swords and Two of Wands. Please, Spirit, thank you. The energy is the Emperor card and the World card in an old cycles. So Spirit wants you to you're coming out of that doubt, self-doubt, stagnant, stuck energy. All right. Page of Swords, and then the King of Swords, bottom of the deck. It's like, yeah, you're definitely, see the Ace of Swords here as well. Coming out of this self-deceit energy, because you are truly manifesting what you want. You're manifesting the life that you've worked so long and so hard to achieve. So don't doubt yourself with this Page of Swords. Thinking immaturely. Let's get clarity on the Page of Wands and Three of Cups. You know, you're ending this cycle, an old cycle, and so you are having to release old relationships, and there's a lot of indecision. There's a lot of maybe feeling alone, but Spirit wants you to know that you're never alone. You're embarking on this journey as a leader, and it can be lonely at the top, and you're afraid of that. You know, the saying is there's nothing to fear but fear itself. And they also say the thing that we fear most is really not failure, but success. And that is perhaps the energy that you're in. But Queen of Wands, Spirit wants you to be confident in who you are and who you are becoming and who they know you are. To see yourself, they want you to see yourself as God sees you, as Source sees you. Unlimited potential, unlimited power, and you're definitely powerful. First card out when clarifying this Eight of Swords is the Six of Wands, which is that victory card. You've been to battle, and you are victorious. You are fucking victorious, okay? No need to, keep thinking in that old way of defeat. Thinking of, in that way of when you gave your power away. It's kind of like, someone that has lost weight, but they still have the mind frame and the thoughts of being overweight, It's time to release yourself from that way of thinking. Wheel of Fortune. Because your destiny is calling you. Your life purpose is calling you. And the only person or thing that's holding you back is you. Look at that Tower card. There is spirit intervention in pushing you into where it is that you need to be, where it is that you want to be. So it's time for you to stop doubting yourself and to get with the program because you've done the work. It's time for you to, walk your talk and believe in yourself, just as you preach to everyone else. So clarifying this Two of Swords, this indecision, Two of Wands, and Page of Swords. It's the Magician. Like you've made something out of nothing, but you're doubting your power because of, soulmate relationships and people constantly telling you you're not worthy or treating you as if you're not worthy. That they ingrained you and programmed your mind to think that because you were, like I said, always, giving of yourself. You sacrificed yourself, you people pleased for so long, but you're receiving justice from that. here with the Justice card and the Ace of Pentacles, blossoming abundance, windfall of abundance. And then we have the Devil card. We have your card here. So release this toxicity of doubting yourself, because we have the Seven of Swords. Release this toxicity of doubting yourself and know that what it is that you want, your ships are coming in. Spirit is bringing your ships in, period. Look at that. You have won. Stop being in this mind frame of, Three of Swords, of heartbreak and heartache. You have overcome. You are victorious over that. You are victorious over those people who wished you wrong and wished harm on you. So really step into this, really going after your dreams, because the pathway has been made clear. You have King of Cups overcome those emotions that were ingrained in you of unworthiness. Like you have mastered your emotions. And then the first card out to clarify is the Ten of Pentacles. You're overcoming that generational curse. And then the next card out is the Sun card. You have healed. And then your ancestors have made this possible. They are celebrating you because you have done the work. Look at that Chariot card. Moving forward with willpower and determination to take that leap of faith with the Fool card here. Queen of Cups, feeling the feelings and understand you really went deep into, your feelings about what all those people ingrained in you. But you knew that didn't match with what you knew was your destiny and what you were called here to do. Your destiny and your purpose is now speaking louder than those other voices in the back of your mind that held you back, King of Wands. So you are now protecting your peace. You are a warrior, and you are fighting for what you know is yours. You're claiming your birthright of abundance, of joy, of happiness. You're claiming your birthright of a natural state of ecstasy and being in the present moment and finding the magic and joy in life no matter what is going on. Overcoming these relationships that didn't work out, no longer crying over spilt milk, but taking up the mantle and being that leader. Empress card, abundance. And then the Seven of Wands, standing your ground because you know your worth now. You know your worth, like motherfucker. So clarifying this Eight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, like again, your destiny is stronger than those nagging voices in the back of your head saying you're not worthy. So you got your mind, body, and spirit on one accord. And again, you're victorious. You're being acknowledged by those haters that once tried to hold you back. Hold you back, look at that, holding on. That once tried to hold you back. You are victorious over those voices in your head. And, this is, a new offer of love, a new way of loving yourself, new way of being. Overcoming this Nine of Swords energy of sleepless nights and victim mentality via your intuition. With the High Priestess card, your intuition is giving you what you need to overcome this long-term energy of a low self-esteem and low self-worth, which is walking you right into wish fulfillment, into healing. So this is, take the time that you need to really allow these energies to cultivate. And then you're about to set out and do some life-changing work. So let's get into some oracle cards here for you. Just cut the deck. I see balance. You're balancing out that energy. And it's sudden. This may be a sudden thing, a sudden revelation. Like I said, because the overall energy for this reading is the Tower. And that is spirit intervention. Spirit said, oh no, I'm tired of this shit. Step up. You have the power. You have everything you need within you. You've learned the lessons. You went through all the lessons that you needed to learn, and you are now ready. So get out there. Get out there and be seen, because the world needs to see you. They need to see the example. They need an example, and you are the perfect one because you've been through it all. You're the perfect example. Look at that. Balanced relationships. You teach people how to treat you. So, bottom of the deck, conservative attachments. Polarity in form, fear of change. You're no longer fearing that change. It said adherence how should be on one side. You're releasing that polarity. It says time to change and acknowledge without resistance. It's time to acknowledge that you are here to lead without resistance. And to see everything from a God's standpoint, that even though people hunted you and wanted to kill your dreams, you don't hold a grudge towards them because you see it all as aspects of the Creator. It was only brought to you so that you could learn and become stronger. And that cycle is ending, and you're stepping into your emperor power. So underneath this card is the Black League, patterning, and that's basically, the Black League was or is the Orion secret society fighting negative forces. But in fighting negative forces, you're furthering polarity. It says resistance groups further polarity because they're still on this far side. They don't see that the negative forces, like I said, are all aspects of the Creator. And they're just here to open our eyes, to make us stronger. And so just like with our shadow selves, we have to accept and love our shadow selves because they are a part of us, So bottom of the next card underneath that is protectiveness. It's like, so you need to know that you're protected. And below that is seeking karmic balance. It says the higher spiritual awakening, all things happen for a reason. Exactly. Learning that all things happen for a reason and learning from your choices. And one of your choices could have been, the choice that you made to people please and all of that was for a reason. And now you've learned from that. It says don't repeat challenges. You're not going to repeat those challenges. Obstacles to you're overcoming the obstacles to move to the next level. You embrace and you're open to the lessons. You embrace the lessons, you're open to it. You were open to it, and you overcome it. We have arrogance beneath that. It says, are you attempting to control others? You're overcoming the arrogance of other people. It says, are others' arrogance affecting you? To access your strong, confident energy in a balanced way. And again, they're not. You overcome that. It says keep personal boundaries. You're learning to put up personal boundaries and to keep them intact. It says teach people how to treat you through actions and non-actions. And it's balanced from a place of loving kindness. So, you're accepting people for where they are. And moving forward, it says, then we have single-minded focus. It says, develop intense focus and discipline that can guide through life and death struggles. Exactly. This Emperor card, World card, putting an end to that bullshit, right? Lead to spiritual mastery. Focus wisely. You're learning to focus wisely. You're going into spiritual mastery. That's the reason why Spirit says you're ready. You've done it. Remove focus from negative self-talk. Exactly. To use for your spiritual evolution. You've developed mental discipline. You've went within and you looked at yourself clearly, and you realized that the power lies in walking the middle road, not being too far to the left, not being too far to the right, but being in the middle, seeing everything as aspects of the Creator. Delusion of control. It says healing severe trauma. Exactly. Illusion of control from ego and feeling powerless. You are relieving yourself from feeling powerless. You know that it's impossible to control people and conditions. And you're learning that about other people as well. It's impossible for them to control you unless you give them your power. It says heal the need to control, and to surrender to your power, right? Surrender to spirit and know that you're more powerful than you think. And your people pleasing was the need to control as well. That was your way of controlling people, of trying to control people, pleasing them so that they wouldn't attack you or make you feel like, oh, she thinks she's all that and this, that, and the third. You've always carried yourself and had a certain energy around you, and people thought that they're going to think that automatically anyway. That's the reason why they attacked you. They saw your light. You know what I'm saying? And you were people pleasing, making yourself small so that they can feel good. But Spirit, Tower cards, Spirit said, nope, stop, cut it out, no more, no more. Seduction and addiction is underneath that, and then I see spiritual sovereignty. It's like you're releasing that toxic energy. You're releasing your addiction to people pleasing, and it's walking you into spiritual sovereignty, and beneath that is renewed hope. The spiritual sovereignty card says, help Earth through transitions. Exactly, taking that leadership role, fully integrated lessons. Again, you're integrating all the lessons that you learned. That's why Spirit is saying you're ready. They're bringing in balanced relationships for you. Pristine consciousness. You clearly see your false self and refuse to live in illusion anymore. You're refusing to live in the illusion that the illusion that you are powerless. You're taking your power back. Non-polarized thought. It says integrity and synchronicity flow of awakened. Do necessary to awaken beyond the illusion. It says call on the Esesani. Call on Esesani, which is, a galactic group of people, to help you go deep and see what is needed for your higher good. Complete balance, walk in integrity, completed unfinished business, confronted own shadow, no self, without judgment. Exactly, not judging your shadow, not judging the people who are walking in shadow energy. And, walking into this change without resistance. I'm so proud of myself. I'm getting through these readings much faster than before. Denial. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Exactly. You were fearing walking in your destiny, taking this, and then we have fear here at the bottom of the deck. It says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Exactly. Loving those who try to hurt you. Like, again, not being or operating in that polarized way, and releasing the denial of who you truly are. Releasing the denial of your power and the deep love that you have for people. It's like you kind of closed that off at one point because of your ego, perhaps, that was trying to protect you. But, on this spiritual journey, the first step in the tree of life, if you look at the Egyptian, the Kemetic way, it starts out with, those lower vibrational energies, such as Set or whatever, and that's, the ego. And if you see the picture of Heru and Set, it's not, they were constantly in battle. That's the higher self, and then the ego is kind of like the lower self. And Set didn't completely destroy the ego, but he tamed it, and, in a way that, because you still need to use that, it's still is there to protect you, but you should not, allow it to lead. You know what I'm saying? It's still, there's like with the shadow, there's a place and time for it, but not allowing it to lead and to control you. So bottom of the deck is appreciation. We have walking away. And in the temple path, you're walking towards your destiny. And this is coming out over the Wheel of Fortune, which is the destiny card. So you're definitely walking away from that powerless feeling. You're taking your power back and you are walking on that temple path to lead. And underneath that, we do have the High Priestess card, which is that High Priestess, she's a leader. She's a spiritual advisor as well. So, like I said, you're here to help humanity. You've learned the lessons. You've integrated all those lessons, and you are in an energy of spiritual sovereignty. And it's time for you to teach other people how to operate in that way as well. You didn't go through all the stuff that you went through to keep all the lessons and and how to overcome it to yourself. It's time for you to share that. So this is what I have for you, Capricorn. I love you all, and it's next time. I'll holla.